This is Extra Large! It is what it is with your boy Nas here on Extra Large. I got a guest in the hotbox today. That's right, it's WHYLUCAS to join me for a yapping session. How's it going, bro?
It's good, it's amazing. Thank you for having me, Nas.
Okay. Hey, bro, you're very handsome. I like the way you style yourself, the way you dress. Is there any inspiration behind that?
The styling?
Yeah.
I've always liked to take influences from the Western artists. I look at A$AP Rocky,
Okay.
Jacob Elordi, people like this.
Oh.
I try to look good like them, lah.
Is it because of the height? Because you're so tall,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah. And also, I really like the vibe. Everything just looks put together, but it looks chill as well.
Okay. Now, I found out that we are the same age, 2002,
Yes.
right? Pretty
Yes.
wild. So you
When's
got
your birth month and date or
Oh
whatever?
my god. Okay, you first.
Okay, I'm a Scorpio. I'm October 25th.
Oh, Scorpio is October. I thought
Yeah.
it's November.
I think it starts 23rd October till like mid-November.
Oh, okay. I'm a Gemini. I'm May. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Well, this is very awkward to talk about our ages because
No,
we
it's
are
cool,
revealing
it's
ourselves.
cool.
But hey, you know what? Horoscopes don't define who we are, right?
Yes,
it's
exactly.
just what do you call that? What is it?
Placebo effect.
Yeah. And you got the talent, you got the voice.
Thank you so much.
I really am curious because they say musicians.
Yes.
There's a saying, right? Which it is equal to being a chick magnet.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
true statement? Is that a true statement for you?
Not really. I haven't had. I mean, ever since I started doing this music solo artist thing professionally after coming back from Chuang, I feel like I've just been too committed with this art and this craft. Especially as of late, I felt like I can't really commit to anything else in my life.
Oh,
Yeah, besides my work and my company.
wow.
Yeah.
Is that the life of the current people in their 20s also? Just committed to their work?
To be honest, I think a lot of my friends are. While a lot of them are like... Actually, matter of fact, all my friends from uni are attached. And for some reason, I'm just like, well... And they're still doing well in their career. So I think it might not be like you got to do well in a career and can't have a partner or whatever. But for me, at least, I don't really... entertain the idea of like the chick man or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting. Because like the man who can sing, I thought you would be able to serenade lovers, right?
I guess there is a traditional stereotype though, like people like John Mayer, Harry Styles.
Yeah.
They are the typical people who ladies love. But I think, I don't know, I mean, if that happens for me, thank you for supporting my music.
Yeah, I'm manifesting that for you, bro. It's
Thank you so
2026,
much.
okay?
Manifest.
I was checking out your EP called Orange, and also congratulations on being Spotify's top Singaporean artist on Fresh Finds
Thank you so much.
for Singapore and Malaysia 2025. Now, great songs on there,
Thank you so
okay?
much.
But there's actually one particular song I actually am interested in, which
Okay.
is called Dirty Jokes.
Ooh.
So when I listened to it, right, I thought it was going to be, you know what? It's going to be a hype beat, a very hype song. So then it turns out to be a very slow heartbreak song, bro. Like, what was the, I don't know, what was the backstory behind that?
Okay, I think just to begin with, I think most of my songs, they aren't necessarily, the titles of the songs aren't necessarily inspired by the chorus, for instance. I guess for Four, it is the chorus, or Chrissy Baby is the chorus, but at least for Hurt People and for Dirty Jokes, it's probably just a lyric off of the bridge or off of the second verse. And I think having that as the title creator is a take that I think most people wouldn't expect. So I think that was why I wrote I call it Dirty Jokes lah. And the thought process behind the song was just heartbreak, yeah, and heartbreak at a really isolated time.
Who hurt you, bro?
I mean,
Who hurt you?
do you feel the hurt from the song?
Yeah,
Okay,
first
thank
5
you.
seconds and I was like, whoa, wrong vibe. So it's like, but really, a lot of the songs I understand is inspired from heartbreaks, right? Are you not afraid of being typecasted as a guy who write heartbreak songs only?
I think it might be a bit too early for me to actually entertaining that thought, because I think for me it's just you just gotta get your music out there and get more like exposure. I think you don't not necessarily don't limit yourself to just or just don't limit yourself by other people's thinking. I think a lot of people, at least for my idols, they actually write a bunch of an array of songs, and people like what they hear. And some people might like you for your heartbreak songs, some people might like you for songs about your insecurities. And I think that's what makes you as an artist.
So you're in like a phase right now. Lah.
Yeah, I guess it's just a phase of heartbreak. Wow, that's kind of sad.
Phase of
That's kind of sad, but
starting out 2026 as a phase of heartbreak. Oh, wow. Okay, but then again, right, when I was thinking, I mean, you're right to say that. How much of your songs would you say is actually inspired from outside experiences, and how much of it's inspired from your own personal experiences?
I think for the most of it is my own experiences.
Okay.
I find it quite hard to actually. I'm an empath, but I empathize with my friends. But I think it's kind of hard for me sometimes to latch on to their experiences and write it and make it my own.
Right.
While I do think that is a skill that I myself as a songwriter should have, but for the most part, my songs are inspired by my own experiences.
Okay. I mean, a lot of artists would say so as well. Now, we're going to go into a segment I like. It's called Rapid Fire Questions.
Let's do it.
So you just think of it. I ask you the question, just think of it,
Cool.
okay? Right, first up, favorite artist growing up?
Ed Sheeran,
Oh, okay. One artist collaboration you wish could happen?
Jeff Sutter.
Any reason why?
Well, he's the mentor on the show, and I like fell in love with his voice and just his whole shtick.
Okay,
Yeah.
I heard a lot of good stuff about him as well. Maybe he can be another guest on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Now, hardest song you've learned to play on the guitar so far?
Okay, if I have to demonstrate it, well, I'm not sure if I can, but the hardest song I've learned is Neon by John Mayer.
Oh, why is it hard? Is it the chord progression?
It's just, okay, I think first of all, it's just the tempo, and I think you have to really stretch your fingers in really weird places. John Mayer has a really long and big thumb that he can kind of stretch across the fretboard.
I'm assuming it's because he plays jazz, right? Sometimes. So
Yeah.
jazz chords are quite different from
Yes,
normal
it's true,
chords.
it's true.
Okay. Now, is there a song that you low-key dislike? Any song?
Well, yeah, I guess. Let me think. Do I actually have a song? I didn't actually really think Spaghetti by Le Seraphim was cool. But I was like, after watching like the TikTok videos, I was like, hey, actually I kinda
It's catchy,
Yeah,
right?
it's catchy, it's
I mean,
catchy.
that's exactly what happens with a lot of songs that we hate too.
Yeah.
Now, least favorite genre of music?
wow. You know what? Wait. Do I have any? I guess, okay, I don't dislike this genre because I think it's taste subjective, but
Right.
I don't really listen to metal. Yeah.
Wow, I'm a rock fan.
Yeah,
so
I do
this
like rock
just-
though, like Aerosmith, Journey.
When we talk about metal, are we talking about bands like, I don't know, Metallica?
Yeah, no, I think Metallica is still like hard rock kind of vibe. Like,
Is it?
It's still like, okay, maybe like some of the songs are like hard rock.
Yeah.
And I think that borderline. And once I think it hits like
Master of Puppets.
tempo modulations, like 5/4, yeah, Master of Puppets,
Yeah.
and I won't really appreciate that.
So you're not a fast song type of guy, essentially.
Yeah, I guess those songs are really fast, and I can't really hear the top line melody. But I do appreciate Master of Puppets. There's this
guitar
one with
solo.
the Stranger Things, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Eddie Munson,
Eddie
the one he
Munson,
plays. Yes,
yeah.
actually, I like the bridge instead of the solo.
instead of the
yeah,
guitar.
the dun 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 dun.
The guitar is so hard to play though.
Maybe that can be your next TikTok video idea.
Okay.
Right now, what's a compliment that you want to hear more?
Your songs have touched me in a certain way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, bro, you're so sentimental. I like this. I think
mean,
maybe
like,
the
I
heartbreak is not a phase. I think it's just a what do you call that?
That's a great compliment for a songwriter, I feel. Yeah, like, because I think sometimes you might listen to my songs when you're driving, or you might listen to my songs when you're feeling a certain way. And I think knowing that I impacted your life one way or another is a very good affirmation to my work. Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Now, what's the wildest thing a fan has done or said to you?
Well,
I like how you had to look at the manager for a bit.
let me think. Okay, they aren't like really, really wild. Okay. Can I say it? Yeah, you know what? Let me just say
Yeah,
this.
you can say it. You can definitely
this
just say
is
it.
really funny because I have a line on one of my songs, Tulips. The line goes, "You don't want to be free or a polygamy, but you want to have it all."
Right.
And then I reposted that line on my Instagram story, and I think a fan commented, "Yes, I want you / comma, like another person, comma, and there's like 10 other names. I can't choose, but I want it all." I was like, "Oh, wow,
Okay.
cool." That is like, I'm not sure if I like the message, but I was like, cool.
Bro, okay, you know what? No comments on that. Right, and final question, favorite football team?
Oh, Liverpool.
Oh my god.
Why? Who do you support?
Hi, Manchester United.
I think they're doing okay. No, the coach is like
They just sacked their coach, bro.
Yeah,
Like, okay, but anyways, the reason why I asked you that is because
Yes.
I found out that you tore your ankle ligament, correct?
Oh yes.
Right leg or left leg?
Left leg.
Oh my god, bro! If it was right leg, same as me.
Oh, bro, we are like so connected, like the invisible
Exactly.
string.
I play the guitar as well. Not as good as you. I can't sing.
I can't host as well as you.
Oh, okay. I mean, thank you so much. But yes, if you didn't injure your ankle while playing football, right? What do you think you'll be doing right now, career-wise?
I think I'll still be doing. You know what? Maybe not actually. I'll probably be doing finance. Yeah, I don't know, cause I think everything happens for a reason. I injured my left ankle and I was bedridden for a while during COVID, and that was when I started to explore GarageBand. And then that was when I started to gain more interest in producing music and writing my own songs. And if that didn't happen, I think I would just be doing the traditional route and going to uni as a normal kid. And like my friends who are in business school, probably just venturing into like finance and just doing banks and everything.
So would you say that because you had more free time exploring music, so that technically changed your trajectory of your entire life?
Yeah. I think free time is what worked. And to be honest, I didn't like studying it. Like back then, when I injured my ankle, it was March to June of 2020.
Yeah.
It wasn't like crunch time for A-levels yet.
Yeah.
And I think having that free time really like sparked an interest in the hobby then. Yeah.
Would you still consider going back to finance?
Well, okay. How do I say this? I don't think I'll ever. Okay, I only see music as my only way of
as a career,
as a form of success, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. Now, quick question. You're still in university, right?
Yes.
So, how's that going for you?
Well, I'm on a gap year. I took a gap year for Chuang and for the last 6 months to pursue music properly.
Right.
I do want to go back to school, but I only want to go back to school like I want to make a Taylor Swift entrance. You know how she like gets really famous and then she goes to NYU and like I don't know, or like Olivia Rodrigo goes to USC and everything.
Why not Bridget Mendler, Disney actor to successful tech startup founder? You could be.
Well, that's like I mean. I don't think I'm that talented. Maybe that will be like in the back of my mind.
Yeah. And I really think that, it's quite impressive that you're juggling school, albeit you're taking a gap year right now, right? But I'm more curious because I'm assuming that you're technically famous on campus. So like when you go to your classes, you have your course mates all saying hi and trying to, hit you up and all that. But how do you navigate fame and stardom? And has this impacted with how you build your relationships?
First of all, I don't think I'm that famous.
You're quite famous, bro. Honestly.
I do get recognized on the streets and when I go to school.
Yeah.
But it's not something that's like really overwhelming. I'm not Harry Styles or One Direction. So I don't get people camping outside my dorm or camping outside my house. So I think it's still chill. How do I navigate this? I think it doesn't really affect me much because for me, I just really want to become a better... As of now, I just want to become a better songwriter and better artist. I want to be the best version of WHYLUCAS that WHYLUCAS can be. So it doesn't really affect me. But it does really motivate me sometimes when I realize that people that I didn't expect to sing my songs will be singing my songs at shows. For instance, when I was just performing at Kallang for the Countdown show,
right.
My friend sent me a telebaba after. He said like, oh, my friend and his girlfriend are there. My friend and his sister are there and like she's a big fan of you. I was like, damn, okay. Well, I didn't draw the connection, but it's like, I think things like these really motivate me and really make me want to keep going on in this journey lah. Yeah. So knowing the people there will support me. Yeah.
And I think it's good that you have, you ground yourself into knowing that these supporters are what's going to bring you forward. Look, you're still in school, which means you're going to get a degree eventually, right?
Hopefully.
Now, you mentioned earlier that your so-called measure of success is how people come up to you and say that music, like they're touched by your music. But looking at it from a degree perspective, right, do you see that as a milestone as well, as part of your success?
I think for me, success in music probably... Okay, I guess having people coming up to me, that is one of the measures of success. But for me, like ultimately, the measure of success for music... I guess would be greater than just that lah. But I think that degree completing my degree would be also a great milestone for me. It is something that I do want to complete. I do want to be a musician who has a degree. So I think because here's the general, like, at least for my dad's generation and what my dad told me, that the general consensus that people doing arts and creative, they choose this route because of, I guess, educational reasons, and I completely disagree, because I have a lot of friends who have like completed great education and chose this route on purpose because it's their craft and it's their passion. So I do hope that I can get this degree, and I guess I want to break this suggested norm lah, or alleged norm, or whatever that is.
At the end of the day, it's just what the previous generation was thinking, right? So
Exactly.
I think for us, you and I, we sort of come from the same generation. We have this thinking as well. But like in terms of milestone, when we look at age, right? Do you have a certain age where you want to
complete the degree?
Yeah, complete this degree, or maybe like even see yourself like success. Like
I'm actually supposed to complete my degree next June.
No,
but I don't think I can because of the gap years I'm taking. So I guess I would hope to complete my degree by 2026, 27.
You're just 6'7", didn't you?
No, but honestly, probably like 26 or 27.
Okay, I just saw you did 6'7".
I don't want to. I don't want to give myself reasons to delay education further.
Yeah,
but I do like school. I really like school. I really enjoy meeting my friends and just being in the classroom. Yeah.
I mean, enjoy youth lah.
That's the entire point. I want to feel young.
We are still young. We are still young.
Okay, we are still young.
Keep that in mind. We are still young. Now, Lucas, you've performed on many and large stages within the country, such as Waterbomb Festival 2025 and overseas in Jurong, Asia. So where do we go from here?
I think what's after this would be Cloud9 in May. And until then, it is just writing more songs. I hope I write more bangers, more songs that people like.
TikTok songs. Do you like writing TikTok songs?
Honestly, I don't know like if there's a formula for that. I do hear that there's a formula for that. I don't think I've successfully written a TikTok song before, but I just enjoy what I write, you know.
You know, speaking of writing songs, right? I think you mentioned Taylor Swift, Fate of Ophelia. Apparently, that is a culmination of a lot of popular hit songs, which is why it's so catchy.
Like Fate of Ophelia? Like what though?
I think Lana Del Rey's Summertime Sadness. Then I think there's a Lady Gaga song.
Summertime Sadness.
Yeah, there's a Lady Gaga song somewhere in there. Telephone, I can't remember. I think it's Telephone. Correct. So what Taylor, okay, I want to say ghostwriter, but I'm just like reaching, right? But whoever pieced the songs together sort of put in bits and pieces of different pop music.
I would disagree with that though. I do think that Taylor Swift, because I think she writes most of her, like all of her songs, and I think there's only how many notes in the chord chart, right? There's like 12 notes only or something. I don't know. Maybe my math is wrong, but yeah. So I think ultimately wherever you run, you'll always meet a similar melody. So I think because the telephone melody is really quite straight, and I think any other melody with this chord progression and this kind of straightness would sound like telephone. So it might not be having a ghostwriter and just piecing them together. While I do think that there are other songs with proper ghostwriters and piecing things together, but I think that's not the case for Taylor Swift.
Have you been a ghostwriter before?
No. Like writing for other people?
Yeah.
No.
Would you like to be?
Don't mind. Yeah, because
maybe you can write for, I don't know, Glenn Yong.
I mean, I'm just writing. I'll just keep writing stuff, and I think if people want to buy my stuff, like, I think that's cool.
Do you think you will earn more as a ghostwriter or as an artist in that case?
I always believe that I will earn more as an artist. Yeah. I don't think that. I think the songwriter. I don't entertain the thought of being a songwriter for life or
damn.
Because I don't think that there is any form of like I don't want to be it because I don't like it. I do think that songwriting on its own is a craft, and it's a craft that songwriters, professional songwriters, have it better than me. And I think they are professional songwriter for a reason, because they are so good that they can make it their craft. And I think my job is an artist, and I think artists is just being well-rounded, and professional songwriters are just really, really good at songwriting, and they do it better than me. So
for you, does the melody come first or the lyrics come first?
Melody, yeah. I think the top line is really important. There's like Michael Jackson's producer said, every part you have to make it a hook. So I think if you can't make a good hook at every part, then the lyrics is not the most important.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I think there are some old school musicians.
Yeah.
Was it Whitney Houston? I might be wrong.
Yeah.
You guys, whoever's listening, can correct me on this. She wrote the lyrics first because for them they go through so much pain, right?
Yes.
So they're writing out their stories
Yes.
before they add a melody to it.
Okay, this thing I realized that some people they actually collect like ideas and memoirs of their instances or just the sparks of inspirations when it happened, and then they will put it in their notepad or their notes app, and
Yes.
then the kind of poetry and lyrics will just flow, and then when they get in the studio, the melody just comes up. I think that's what happens for some artists as well.
Old school artists, I think so, yeah. But the
Maybe.
modern ones, I don't think so because, like you
Yeah.
said, it's melody first.
And I do
then-
think that a lot has changed with songwriting processes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think people nowadays. Well, I'm not sure if people actually go to studios with something to say, because I actually realize I'm a victim of that as well. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I have a session with a producer and I just go in without having something to say, and then it's like, damn, did I just waste the session? Yeah, and I
Just
realize,
waste the
yeah,
session.
I don't know, but I do agree that I think songwriting processes and songwriters in the past, the way that they do things is really admirable. Yeah.
What do you do when you reach a roadblock in terms of songwriting? Is there like a particular activity that you do to sort of release your mind of that, block and stuff like that?
Like, to be honest, here's the thing that I'm trying to fix as well. I usually just stop and watch TikTok.
The most Gen Z
like,
thing you could say.
My manager probably knows this about me. She says you have to finish your songs, and usually I whenever I get a catchy hook, and then I'll just let it be, let it simmer, and then if I like the hook, then and if I can remember the hook at night, then I'll continue the next day or something of sorts. Yeah, maybe because of committing and everything, but yeah, well, but I'm trying to work through that. I think my idol Ed Sheeran is a professional song finisher, so he finishes all his songs in one setting, and I think that's something that I'm trying to implement in my songwriting process as well. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And I can finally see why your manager called you a kid still because of that, watching TikToks.
It's my momager.
Momager! I told you just now, maternal instincts kicking in. Okay, we've said a lot of stuff, but one big question is, do you have a dream stage to perform at?
Yeah. I said it at Spotify. I said it at the Spotify Kick video. Coachella 2027. Well, 2028 doesn't matter. Just Coachella.
Coachella 2025, wasn't it quite badly done?
Well, I don't know. I mean, at least from the videos, I saw the really great performers performing, like Lady Gaga, Benson Boone. While people might find this controversial, I do think that he's a really talented guy. And I mean, and Hypen was there as well.
Yes.
I think it's and Hypen, and I guess the first K-pop artist was there. I think Jackson Wang.
Yes, that's right.
I think it really serves as a big inspiration for other Asian artists to try to push for a stage like this.
That's right. And I think he's also quite a wild card, right? In terms of the Asian representation. Have you met Jackson before?
No.
Would you like to meet him?
Yes. Yeah, he's really cool and really handsome, and I think just damn.
Anyone listening into this, if you know Jackson Wang, maybe you can just tag WHYLUCAS in every single post of Jackson and say that WHYLUCAS wants to see Jackson Wang.
Hopefully one day.
Yeah, me too. I also want to see him in real life. I have so many questions I want to ask him. Hey, but I'm surprised you never say Glastonbury though. Because I thought that's more like your shtick, right? Because if you look at the lineups usually, compared to Coachella, okay, when we look at Coachella, it's more like your current...
The pop.
Yeah, the pop.
Glastonbury is artistry.
The indie and artistry.
Yeah,
I mean, you got your drill rap. What's the name? H.
Sorry?
H, right? That's the rapper.
Oh, I'm not too sure. But I know that... who is that? Oasis was at Glastonbury.
Yes.
Yeah, and 1975 headlined Glastonbury last year.
Exactly.
So it was amazing. Yeah, well, I mean, Glastonbury is one of my top stages as well. If I can even make there, but we will manifest.
Yes, we shall
manifest. We will get there.
Okay, I mean, it's been fun talking to you, right? And I actually have one final request.
Yes.
The podcast is called Extra Large. Not because the host is extra large, but it's also because...
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Hey, I can say it. I named the podcast.
Okay.
I dropped you a message. I dropped your manager a message. And I said that I wanted your help to write me a jingle.
Okay,
a 15 to 30 second jingle. So it's going to be about this episode. You, yourself, me, whatever you want to talk about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually didn't come prepared, so let's try to cook something.
Okay. So, as we speak, WHYLUCAS is writing the jingle for Extra Large.
Do I start? It's nice and me a Tuesday morning, talking about our works and youth. It's amazing how it's turning, so listen in for your joy and our truth.
Wow, that sounded amazing. Actually, I feel like tearing up already because that was like a very romantic song. Lucas, amazing. Thank you so much. And that is all on Extra Large.
This is Extra Large.